6:35 and time for your morning sports. We're talking college football this morning. You can't have a college football rivalry game without a trophy, right? Well, that's what a group of local fans thought back in the 1970s about the Cyhawks game.
Yeah, Rina Garcia shares they decided to take matters into their own hands and create what would eventually become an iconic symbol of the rivalry.
It was 1977 when Iowa and Iowa State faced each other for the first time in over 40 years. In the year leading up to that, Bob Utes thought there should be something to mark this special occasion.
And we were all excited. I was driving home one night with my wife and 3 kids. The oldest boy was 10. And this was in the fall before, fall of '76. And I said, you know, we're thinking about the game. Next year the game is finally going to get to play. They're going to get to see Iowa and Iowa State. And I said there ought to be a trophy for this game.
So Bob and his friends decided to do something about it. They all chipped in their own money to create a traveling trophy for the game and named it the Cyhawk.
Today, people throw this term Cyhawk out. Everybody knows what it means, but nobody knows where it came from. And it was from Bob Updegraff, my buddy, looking at that trophy design in a trophy shop that no longer exists down at 30th and Forest in Des Moines, who said Cyhawk, and that's where it came from.
They wanted to make the trophy part of the game's tradition, so why not ask the most powerful person in the state at the time, Governor Bob Ray.
Bob and Bob, just these two guys going to the State House and going into the governor's office with this trophy that they made and saying, we think you should give this away at the first renewal of the Iowa State game, and the governor agreeing to it. I just think who has the guts to do that, and then who can pull that off?
Ben Godar first learned of this story through Bob Utes as a student and went on to make a documentary about it.
That it grew so organically out of a group of fans. It really feels true to what I think a lot of us experience, that it is this thing that we as fans feel ownership of.
What was once just an idea among friends became a staple of the Cyhawk rivalry. The original trophy was retired in 2010. The design has changed a few times since then, but what it represents has always remained the same.
It just represents so much. I mean, it's a wonderful rivalry, and it should continue forever and ever.
Wow.
Yeah, and let's
big rivalry.
Yeah, and take a minute to remember that the score is tonight,
Yes.
10:35. So
yeah, the only 30-minute local
high
sports
school
news.
football.
Yep, there
right?
you go.
All right.